Howdy folks, I'm Mama Bee, and today we're talking about dietary needs for birds. Now, we have here today with us Toki and Jax, and they're enjoying this plate of oranges. Now, the thing you need to know about birds is they need a healthy diet. And that's not a surprise, but what some people don't know is that seeds are not a healthy diet. Now, they do need some seeds because it is important to their diet, but their diet should mainly consist of pellets or nutriberries, something that is a full nutrition diet. And then you want to make sure that they have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. There are some fruits and vegetables that are not good for your birds. And so before introducing a new fruit or vegetable to your birds, you will want to make sure that it is not something that's going to cause them problems in any way. Some fruits have pits in them that can be toxic or hurtful to your birds' digestive systems, and you don't want to feed them those. Some fruits and vegetables have high fat content that can build up the fats in their bodies, and you really want to be careful of that. Another thing that we often overlook is the fact that captive birds don't fly and burn as much energy as wild birds. And that doesn't matter if your wings are clipped or not. They don't fly as much as wild birds. So they don't need the high fat content, and they don't need the high sugar content that most wild birds can eat and do well with. So keep that in mind as well. Now, these little birds, they're not going to eat this whole plate of oranges, but they'll pick at it and then they'll move on. They'll go back to their vegetables and their pellets, and it's just a really neat treat that they enjoy. But they really don't need too much sugar content. Another thing that you want to be really careful of when feeding your birds fruit is the sugar content will give them the runs. Now, if you like having your birds sit on your shoulder and hang out with you like we do, you're going to want to not give them a lot of sugar, a lot of fruits, because when they poop and they got the squirts, it is a mess and it is not fun to wear or clean up. So that's another caution. Some vegetables are toxic to your birds, and so you just really want to know every time you introduce them to a new food, that it is not going to be harmful for them. So check with your listings to find and make sure that it's a good food to give them. But do give them plenty of fresh vegetables and some fruit, because it's really good for them. And honestly, they love the fruit, so they'll just really appreciate that. But again, caution with the fruit for the runs. Now, I have seen a lack of certain vegetables have an effect on a bird's mood. We had a baby one time. Baby's our lovebird, and she was just moody, and we started feeding her broccoli and everything changed. She absolutely loves broccoli. So if your bird is really moody, and I'm not guaranteeing this will happen every time, but if your bird is really moody, try feeding it broccoli. A balanced diet can go a long way in helping your bird when it's moody or having other issues. So really, really important is making sure your bird has access to fresh vegetables. Dried vegetables are a great way to introduce healthy foods to them as well. The real key here is about keeping it balanced and knowing that they need both the pellets and the seeds and the fruits and vegetables. That's the important thing to keep in mind here. When your bird is eating healthy, you will be able to tell because their eyes will have a shine, a deep, lively shine. Their feathers will be soft and fluffy and strong. They won't be ratty and tattered and falling out. Their energy will be high, and they will have spunk to life. If your bird is sullen and kind of just sitting there, or looks defensive, or looks tired, really take a look at what they're eating and make sure they have a balanced diet. You can also tell by their poops what they're eating, how healthy it is, and whether or not things need to change. Now, if they have eaten fresh fruit and their poops start to be runny, you can know instantly they've had enough fresh fruit, and that's why their poops are runny, because of the high sugar content. Folks, there's so much you need to know about your bird's health, and this is just a drop in the bucket, but know that they do need fresh fruits and vegetables, and really a lot of vegetables. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Share them with your friends. Every little bit helps us so much, and we thank you for watching our videos, for spending time with us. And folks, please have a fantastic day.